Okay, this is part B of this 2017 AP Calculus AP Free Response question number 6. And B asks, let k be the function defined by k of x equals h of f of x. Find k prime of pi. So basically what this question's asking is to find the derivative of k. So the derivative of k. And then to plug in pi. It's very simple. So let's write out our givens. So we're given that k we're given that k of x equals h of f of x. We're given that. Now we have to find the derivative of it. So k prime x equals. So this big thing here, this big thing, can be, you can find the derivative of this big thing using this thing called the chain rule. And we, or you should have learned the chain rule at the beginning of the year. But just in case if you forgot, it goes like this. So you have f of g of x, and you want to find the derivative of it. So after finding the derivative of it, you will get f prime of g of x times g prime of x. That's the chain rule. So basically we're going to chain rule this, and so we'll say h is f and f of x is g. So h prime f of x times the derivative of the inside, which is f prime of x. There we go. Here's the derivative of k of x. So now it asks us to find k prime of pi. So now we just write k prime of pi, and then we just replace all of these x's with pi's. So h prime of f of pi times f prime of pi. Okay, so now h prime of f of pi. So first we're just going to find f of pi. And f of prime. So in order to find f of pi, in order to find f of pi, we just need to write this equation, f of pi, f of x, we need to write f of x cosine of 2x plus e to the sine of x. So in order to find f of pi, we just use our given over here and plug in pi. Very simple. So f of pi equals cosine of 2 pi plus e to the sine of pi. So cosine of 2 pi, let's draw our makeshift unit circle. 2 pi, that's right here, so it's 1 plus e to the sine of pi. Sine of at pi, sine is 0, so it's e to 0, which is 1. That equals 2. So moving back over here, h prime of 2 times f prime pi. And in number 1, we already solved for f prime pi because it asked us find the derivative of f at pi. We already found that in number 1, or number A, and that was -1 times -1. So now we're going to we're gonna find the slope of h at 2. So we're given a graph of h. Let's find the slope at this place right here. This place. So at this place, we can see that it's decreasing. So let's ignore this for a little bit and move this part over down here. So we have equals h prime of 2 times -1. So we can see from the graph that h is negative, or h prime is negative at x equals 2. So if we can just take this visually, use rise over 1. Rise is -1 over 1, 2, 3. So the slope here at x equals 2 is just -1 over 3. And multiply by -1, and you get 1 over 3. And that's your answer.